It was a quiet, ordinary Friday evening. Nothing remarkable about it, really. I had arranged a modest gathering at our place, inviting a handful of colleagues over for drinks, soft music, and a simple spread of appetizers. My wife, Sophia, and I had been married 5 years, and she often teased me about keeping my professional life too separate from our personal one. I thought this little get-together might bridge that gap, blend the two worlds a little more. We worked together to prepare the house, arranging a platter of cheeses, cured meats, and setting candles to cast a warm, inviting glow. Sophia looked stunning that night. She wore a fitted dress that hugged every curve, her hair falling naturally over her shoulders, and those heels that always gave her this undeniable air of invincibility. I loved seeing her like that, confident, vibrant, completely in her element. What I didn't realize was that her radiance wasn't meant to uplift me, but to overshadow me. The evening began smoothly, with light-hearted banter and casual chatter mingling with the usual work talk, promotions, client deadlines, the kind of small talk that fills rooms. Sophia sat nearby, nursing a glass of red wine, laughing quietly with the group. Then just past 10, the atmosphere shifted. One of my colleagues, Ethan, threw out a playful jab about men who overcompensate, those who flash their cars or trucks as masks for deeper insecurities. His comment was vague, general, and harmless. A few people chuckled. Then Sophia leaned forward, twirling her wine glass with a sly smile spreading across her lips. Her voice cut through the room like a knife. Well, I can vouch that I married the poster child for that theory. Silence fell instantly. Faces froze. Eyes flickered to me, then darted away. The floor seemed to vanish beneath me. My chest tightened. My mouth went dry. Should I laugh it off? Call her out? Run away? Instead, I muttered something about needing fresh air and slipped out the balcony. The night air was cool but offered no relief. If anything, it magnified the sting of betrayal and solitude that gripped me. Inside, the music resumed. Awkward laughter trying to cover crack that had just split the room. But Sophia didn't follow. Not after 5 minutes. Not after half an hour. When I finally re-entered, everyone acted as if nothing had happened. So, did she? Her face calm, almost serene, as if her cruel remark had been nothing more than a passing joke. Later, in the quiet of our bedroom, I asked softly, "Why would you say something like that?" She shrugged it off, dismissive. It was just a joke. Relax. You're always so touchy. No one took it seriously. That's when it struck me. She either didn't understand the damage she'd done or simply didn't care. For years, I carried quiet insecurities, shaped by subtle comparisons, hushed whispers, and society's harsh ideals of what a man should be. I wasn't broken, but I was wounded, and she knew it. Yet she chose to twist the blade deeper. I didn't argue. I didn't yell. I didn't break down. I lay there, staring at the ceiling, already mapping out my escape. Before dawn, I rose silently, grabbed a duffel bag I'd stashed in the guest closet the night before, took my wallet and keys, and left my phone face down on the kitchen table. No note, no explanation. I was gone. I drove 5 hours to a remote lakeside cabin my father once owned, a place untouched by cell service and the chaos of everyday life. I left behind the apartment, my job, everything I'd known. The first day, I sat by the water in silence, wrestling with my thoughts. I didn't cry or drown my sorrows in drink. I simply reflected on how someone who claims to love you can so easily turn you into a punchline. By the second day, Sophia was frantic, reaching out to my sister, my boss, even Ethan. She posted online, desperate. "Has anyone seen my husband?" As if she were the victim here. On the third day, she found me. Her silver car pulled up, and she stumbled out, tears streaming before she even saw me on the porch. "Michael, I thought you left me for good," she sobbed. I met her gaze, my voice steady. "I haven't left. I'm just finished." She collapsed beside me, apologizing, begging, claiming the wine had loosened her tongue, that she hadn't meant to hurt me, that she thought I was strong enough to take a joke. I said words that shifted everything. You don't get to decide how much it hurts when you're the one wielding the knife. We talked for hours. I listened, but forgiveness felt out of reach. Not yet, maybe never. When I returned to the city a week later, I didn't go back to our home. I'd quietly signed a lease for a furnished apartment a month earlier, just in case. And that day, I moved in while she slept. We haven't divorced. We've spoken since. She started therapy, written letters, tried to own her mistakes. But I told her some scars don't fade with apologies. Sometimes love doesn't end with a single strike. It erodes quietly, wound by wound, until it's gone. And that night, that careless, cutting comment was a final blow.